Um, Let me ask you this. As a result, because this is not something that we've had a chance to talk about, what was that experience like for you, right? Like, do you feel that it paid off? And so, we never really got to talk about that.
Yeah, well, like from what I remember saying that I could have gone deeper, I think. Like I feel like I was just
Mhm.
getting kind of warmed up. And
Yeah,
I think that's because it was like I was in this weird environment. I didn't really like know what was going on.
yeah.
I'm like just meeting, you know, you and Heather's mom and like just like kind of just I don't know, and that might have even made it more easy at the same time because it was like,
Mhm.
all right, like I don't know these people, like whatever, just be weird about it, who cares? Um, but I don't know if it those types of things that happen when you actually put yourself out there, when you actually just do it and go for it, no matter
Mhm.
how weird it is or sometimes scary or
Mhm.
whatever the feeling that comes up, leads
Mhm.
to like it's not like a trauma, but it's like it's a memory that sticks.
Mhm.
And I think those, like when you have more of those moments of getting out of your comfort zone and doing something weird, like kindred meditation in front of a bunch of people you don't know at a hot springs in the middle, like of the day, like
Mhm.
that is a memory that will last. Whereas if
Mhm.
you and I both just like held on to the fear and you didn't say anything and I chose not to do it, it would have just been another
Mhm.
day and it wouldn't have
Mhm.
really like held any weight to it. It wouldn't have really created that that space and that memory for you know ultimately the real feeling of getting out of your comfort zone, which is being able
Mhm.
to feel okay about life and essentially say like, if I died tonight, I'd
Mhm.
be okay. I'd feel okay with it, And I kind of took
Mhm.
that a little drastically, but essentially that's the whole point of getting out of your comfort zone in life is because if you don't do that, you're you're not living. You're not living in
Mhm.
the comfort zone. You're just like what is it? You're alive, but
Existing,
you're
you're
not actually living.
surviving. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I want to come back to and build on, what you said, but I want to sort of go back for just a second and call something out that I think that you said that's like marvelous is a lot of times I think I get the sense that because earlier you said how part of what allowed you to say, heck, just gonna do it, do this weird thing, like get out of my comfort zone, is that you said you were surrounded by strangers, right? And so that like lowered the bar for you, if I heard you correctly. And that's so interesting to me because I get the sense that when we talk about like fear and the fear that like keeps people playing within their comfort zone and living within their comfort zone, I get the sense that that's more as a result. Like if we were to interview people, that more of them would feel uncomfortable doing something weird in front of a stranger, even though what a stranger thinks matters the least, and they would feel more comfortable if they were coaxed into something with someone they knew, right?
hmm
So obviously, I understand that, like, you're doing something crazy with someone that you know, there's that reassurance, but like, if it's new for both of you, there could be judgment, right? Because after all, that other person's human, and that judgment could color the rest of your relationship with them, be it a significant other, family, whatever, you know? But doing it with a stranger, to your point, like who cares? They're not going to be there if you don't want them to in your life. Yet, this fear, that we curtain ourselves, from, the judgment of the stranger. I think that's very interesting.